I feel like in the first episode this week, you kind of start off on this journey of reevaluating like your independence and defining what that means. Is there maybe a message you have for young girls who are watching? What can they take away from your story in these next few weeks?
I learned so much from this relationship with Sam and just this whole season. I learned a lot about myself. I think that you really have to put yourself first sometimes and focus on what's important to you and what you want in your life and the values you want in a person that's in your life. I had to break that relationship off because it just wasn't working. We weren't connecting. I was getting emotionally drained. He didn't have the same thoughts as me on anything. He wasn't supporting me. And ultimately, you just have to like put yourself first above what other people want from you.
Amanda, Chloe, is there something that surprised you about how this kind of relationship changed?
And I feel like from the outside in, it's always easier to have a clear perspective. And it was really hard to watch our friend go through that. But I think the way that the breakup went shocked everyone, because I feel like Sam and Juliette, they were like good, like even though they broke up, like they're still kind people, like good people. And then he just put this whole narrative on social media and like blasted everything and made it so public and like made everything so much harder. And it was like tough because we were all really close and really good friends. And then all of a sudden he just does a complete 360 because they break up and we're like, where did this come from? It didn't go as smoothly as I thought it was going to, but I don't know if I was very shocked. I maybe expected a little bit of that, but it gets pretty intense.
He was never a mature person. Like he acted like he was going to be cordial with me and keep the peace and respect. And like Sam's the type of person that has never changed and probably never will. And he's 30 years old. He's been acting the same way since he's been 18. I think that was part of the reason that I kept my cool through the situation, which you'll see, is that I actually like expected nothing less from him. He doesn't respect himself. How could he possibly respect me? I just was like, well, all right, if this is the way you want to go about it, then it's going to end up looking worse on you than it does on me.
I feel like actions speak louder than words. And he would say things and like about how much he cared about her and like didn't want to hurt her. And then his actions spoke completely otherwise. So it's just very confusing. And you get to see the whole thing play out. You really get it behind the scenes of like what actually went down with that breakup. So I think it's important that everybody sees, since he wanted to make it so public, see the true story.